The Pokemon Scarlet and Violet website is updated, which means we get to check out the new Pokemon to discover. Now, my first impressions, not that great. Generation 8 being a really weak generation for new Pokemon designs. Pokemon Legends Arceus just being horrendous. And then when I was watching like the new Pokemon pop up in the trailer, it was kind of weird because they're so small. So maybe it was like the renders, maybe it was the angles that was making me feel kind of weird on them. Also, the details felt very washed out. Like we just had ambiguous shapes and things for the Pokemon, and the legendaries feeling really zoomery, Monster Hunter, Fakemon, not really selling me either, but maybe like the details, maybe seeing more of them in different ways will be good. So, Palmy looks a little better, but Lechonk not sold on, people are only loving it because of the name. I will never understand you Zoomers, but that's kind of where we are with Pokemon right now. And then Smoliv also... that, like, even if you compare it to other small little grass-type Pokemon, feels very weak. Like, I see more in a Hoppip than I do in Smoliv initially, but let's go into details. So yeah, you make like a little fire puffy thing, and people are going to be alright with it, but it doesn't feel like a Pokemon to me. I can't tell you why, it's just like one of those things in the way the concept is designed and made. So, electric typing, yeah, we saw it like Zap, and it kind of has like the coloration of a fire Pokemon, so it probably evolves in like electric fire, gets something. It's electricity discharging organs on its forepaws. That's a common thread that like there's just an organ that does a thing. I think it's actually an organ on Litleo and Incineroar, like the little fire on around its neck or its belt. That's actually like an organ that produces fire. So we have organs that produce electricity, this time on the paws, generates electricity by rubbing its cheeks. Oh, that's the Pika clone. That is so... See, that's what I mean. Like, when you look at this, you just have, like, a blob that feels Temtemy, Chinese Pokemon ripoff-y, kind of just cute, ambiguity, amorphous shape. And other Pika clones, like, you could immediately identify. Like, Morpeko... Yeah, like, you don't even need to say them. Like, okay, Morpeko. I saw that. I was like, there's your Pika clone. Same thing going all the way back. This thing is like, it's a teddy bear, but Pika clone? Like, and then it's trying to rip off Pikachu. I don't know. Then shocks its opponent by touching them with the pads on its forepaws. Now, I do see that for, like, theming. So, I mean, like, the idea of what the Pokemon does, like, just zapped you kind of idea. Alright. Thick fur that stores electricity. Not only is the fur that covers its body good insulation against the cold, serves purpose of storing electricity. When it feels uneasy, it'll begin rubbing its cheek, preparing itself to discharge an electric shock. I think the theme is there, but the Pokemon as a Pokemon really isn't. So Lechonk, again, when I just saw that, I'm like, what are you? You're just a cartoon from a different franchise. A Gourmand with an excellent nose. Makes sense. Like, yeah, we have an olive Pokemon in the Spain region. We also have a truffle-sniffing pig from Europe. Cool. Lechonk uses sense of smell to find and eat only the most fragrant wild grasses and rich berries. 100% having the pickup ability? No. Oh, wait, we didn't see that. Static Natural Cure. Fair. Aroma Veil. And then Gluttony. Gluttony makes sense. I was expecting pickup as, like, you grab it, you get pickup. Boom. That's going to be your adventuring Pokemon. If attacked by an opponent, startle, charge forward in a panic, like pigs do. Muscle built by... So, I feel like we're going to get a Boar Pokemon evolution. That's going to be a thing. But yeah, like... How? What? Smoliv. Early bird ability. An underutilized ability, but I don't know. Oil so bitter and astringent, so it's a grass normal. Interesting. Very strong bitter taste, not suitable for consumption. When startled attack, shoot this oil out, slowing the opponent down, then seize that moment to run away. Guessing it's going to be... Like, we've seen this thing starting Generation 7, where, like, every Pokemon has either a new ability, a new move, or some kind of unique gimmick. And I feel like it's kind of tired, but also now becomes very predictable. It's going to get a move that, you know, either lowers speed or has a chance of flinching, or maybe even both. And it's going to be a signature move, and that's kind of it. Fine without eating or drinking. In the fruit on its head, it stores oil made from nutrients it gathers through photosynthesis. Cool. It can go a week without eating or drinking. Prefers dry and sunny climates. Wow, it's an olive. A little too on the nose. Now we get to see... Okay, Koraidon and Miraidon. You got, like, you go into the names, you go into those things, but, like, man, that is, like, some cartoony Monster Hunter to the fullest, and I don't like the whole mech theme. I was never a fan of Zekrom. I grabbed Pokemon Black because I like Reshiram more, even though Reshiram isn't that great of a design either. And, like, when I see this, I'm like, I guess I'm going Pokemon Scarlet. But my question is, where's the logo stuff? You know, we have, like, these orange triangles, and we have the blue circles, and, like, there really isn't anything to suggest anything. Like, how do grapes and oranges fit into this? I feel like there was a lot of missed opportunity on theming because James Turner is weird. Oh. No details. That's the same page. Scarlet and Violet respectively. Koraidon is a legendary Pokemon you meet in Pokemon Scarlet. Legendary Violet, 2 Pokemon set of powers far surpass those of other Pokemon. Details are still shrouded in mystery. Now I wonder if we're actually going to get like a legendary Pokemon detail page like we do with the other Pokemon, because we've had that happen before, like where we got good details about the legendaries before the release of the game. Or if they're just kind of going to keep that as a big part of the story. The shrouded in mystery part, like... So Galio Lunala, not really super mysterious, except maybe with how it worked with like Nebby and stuff. But even then, like, I don't remember it being that crazy of a mystery to figure out what the new Pokemon did. With the Generation 8 ones, like, yeah, we had wolves on the box, and they became Sword Wolf and Shield Wolf, and that was actually pretty cool. And they were really just kind of straightforward Pokemon. Let me actually dig that up. So yeah, we had an update at some point. There were like new details about Zacian and Zamazenta. Attacks foes using sword, blade that can cut anything, and the shield that can block any attack. Go to Zacian's page. Like, we actually got to see, yeah, it using its attacks with the giant fish blade, intrepid sword ability. I don't remember exactly when these details came out, so yeah, like, the question is, are they going to hold this secret until you play the game because that's what it's about, or are we going to get the details at some point? I don't know, it just kind of feels a little too ambiguous for me on these legendary reveals. Like, also what's going on with the neck stuff. I'm guessing it's trying to, like, copy a lizard that does that, but even then, like, man, Zacian's Zamazenta, like, a million times cooler. Fairy Steel, we got to see just the details. And because it tied in with, like, Dynamaxing and all that fun stuff. I don't know. So yeah, like the new Pokemon, maybe it goes the other way around, because the problem with Pokemon Sword and Shield is that it got my hopes up. You see some of these new Pokemon that were coming out, I was like, yo, these are like the coolest things ever, because Corviknight, very strong. Wooloo, everyone loved it. Gossifleur and Eldegoss, alright. You know, like, Gossifleur makes better sense as like the small little grass-type Pokemon and just kind of works more, and like Eldegoss ended up just kind of being a Pokemon I never thought was pretty cool, and I liked it because of Pokemon Unite as well. Dreadnought, didn't like it pre-evolution, also just meh. But yeah, like as the Pokemon came out, Yamper I had hope for, but they did drop the ball on the evolution, and like yeah, as more of them came out, like there were some hits and misses. Zigzagoon evolutionary line, the hit, regional variants hit, Cramorant, greatest Pokemon derp ever, Polteageist was really cool. But then like as you got into the actual Pokemon generation, like Cinescorch, all the other Pokemon that were, like, hidden away from the reveals, not that great. And just kind of falling flat. And then, the less we say about Pokemon Legends, Arceus Abominations, the better. So, we'll see where it goes. But, like, yeah, like, some Zoomer cartoony, like, simplified Pokemon knockoff is where we're getting at the start right here. I don't think I'd properly cut that, that hiccup out, but there we go. Not the strongest point, but we'll do the next video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, notifications, check out the playlist, all that stuff. Then we can get into like the new characters and gameplay features where I think the strengths of this game are going to be, and it also kind of like breaks down some other discussions of where this game could be going as well. So see you guys in a bit on that one. Hope you enjoyed this video.